Hey everyone, this is Joe Hall, and today I'm going to give you a preview and show you some of my thoughts of the Google Images search. As you may have heard a few days ago, Google just announced the launch of a new feature for their search engine, which allows you to search using an image. So instead of typing in a query, you can actually show an image and Google will use it to base their results on. I'm going to show you how it works real quick, and then show you some interesting aspects of it. There's different ways of actually using the feature, but if you go to Google Images and you click this little camera icon, it says search by image, and you can paste in an image URL, upload an image, or actually drag an image file to the window. Let's start off with an image URL. I've got an image here that I have on one of my websites, and it's just a silly hot dog uh, dancing. I'm going to go ahead and copy the URL, go back, and paste the URL in this search box here, and click search. And as you can see, it pulls up a whole array of different searches for that are somehow related to the image. Um, as you can see, it says hot dog, Wikipedia entry. There's a YouTube video, and then they've got this feature called visually similar images. And I think this is probably the most interesting aspect of it. So I'm going to click on this right here. And as you can see, there is an array of visually similar images. What's really cool about this is that they didn't just match a hot dog. These aren't just images of hot dogs, but many of these are actually images of dancing hot dogs. In fact, the second result here looks like the same exact photo that we searched for. Um, and the first result looks like a very similar version of the photo that we searched for. So as you can see, this one has a black top hat, um, and this one actually has a white hat. So they are very similar, but they are different images. And the file name for this one is actually, let's see, the file name for this one is actually just a long series of numbers, whereas the file name for our original one is hotdog.jpg. So originally I thought that they might be using the file name to help search for this, but they're not at all. You can see it's completely different. Let's go take a look at a few more examples. I want to show you something that's really kind of interesting, and show you how good this whole process is. I have a folder here of funny images that I usually just keep on my desktop for different things. And one of my favorite images is this kind of creepy picture of, it's kind of an old-timey photo of two kids sitting on what looks like the Easter Bunny. And it's kind of creepy, and that's kind of why I like it. But I wanted to try this image on the search because it's old and it's really unique. So what I'm gonna do with this is try out the drag and drop feature. You can click the camera button here, and then literally just drag the photo over. It says drop image here, and drop it there. And it says uploading file, and there you have it. It does the search. The first web result is Rabbit in Wikipedia, and then there's another one, Andrew Lambiance, which is actually a favorite comic of mine, uh, called Bunny. So it's kind of funny they match that. But let's take a look at these visually similar images. This is how cool this whole technology is that the first image, as you can see, is the actual image that we searched for. But then there's like a whole array of other images that have similar colors and somehow include a rabbit or a bunny. And one of the ones that I think is really interesting is this one right here, which is actually a kid sitting on a bunny. This is from Flickr. And so that's really interesting because uh, this is kind of the same thing. It's an old timey photo of a kid sitting on an Easter bunny's lap. Um, the image file that I used is just a string of numbers, and I checked, and there's no metadata attached to the file either. So they are really using some pretty sophisticated image kind of recognition software to do these searches. Some of the results are not, perfect. For example, this guy seems pretty irrelevant to the image of the bunny, but he has the same color scheme, so it does match in that regard. Um, I guess the same can be applied to this image of this woman. Well, except for in the file name, it is Buddy uh, Nelly Melba. I guess that might be the name of the artist. Um, so some of this stuff is really good. Some of it isn't that accurate. But it looks like a recurring kind of thing is color, um, and then content of the image. Anyways, folks, my name is Joe Hall, and that was my very quick review of the new image search features.